Check the description for the following discount codes.
This will just be a pretty quick video today. I had a few of you in the comments asked me about the new Chase V2 bucket seat from GT Amiga. I reviewed their first two bucket seats, the Chase and the Inertia, I know, a few months ago on the channel, and the limited edition blue ones, which looked absolutely pucker. They were a little snug for me. Like, I'm not the widest guy in the world, but I'm reasonably broad. And they were just a bit too snug. And clearly this is a thing amongst sim racers. So GT Amiga have launched this V2, which is 2 inches wider than the original Chase bucket seat. Now, I've checked it with my tape measure, and it is indeed 2 inches wider. And I'll give you the exact measurements in case you're curious in a little while. But yeah, this seat, as it sits on my rig here now, it's a lovely looking bucket seat. It's comfortable, it's firm, but not too firm. And it says it is the latest evolution in a rare range of professional grade sim racing seats. And this is where it differs from the first one. It's designed with enhanced materials, a more streamlined aesthetic, and a wider seat for improved comfort. The Chase V2 is built to deliver the ultimate sim racing experience. So it is quite different to the first one, and I'll link to my review of the first one in the description, because if you look at the two kind of side by side, you can see the changes in the shape and the design that have occurred, as well as the obvious increase in width. But let's just have a quick close-up walk around of this now, downstairs in better light off of this rig, so you can see exactly what the materials, the fabrics look like, and where your various harness points are. Yeah, it's a really nice looking seat. If we start at the top, we've got the GT Amiga logo embossed in here. The material is a fairly soft yet robust feeling fabric. And then on the corners here and the bolsters, we have what feels like either Alcantara or suede. I mean, it could be a synthetic version of either, to be honest. But it's quite a nice touch, and probably a little bit more hard wearing for getting in and out of than what the normal material is. There's a fair amount of cushioning for both the back and the lower portion of the seat. This does come out, providing access to pass a seatbelt through. If you have a 5 or 6 point harness, you can put it through there for use with active belt systems. We've then got the handle here to pull for the seat sliders to allow you to adjust it backwards and forwards. There's also, of course, the side mount brackets, GT Amiga logo, and we have 3 holes at the front. I'm on the middle, and 3 at the back. Again, I'm on the middle, and more holes to pass your harnesses through. It is what appears to be a single piece fiberglass constructed bucket seat, so we're not going to get any flex or bending or wobble or movement, aside from a little bit of play in the seat runners, of course, the sliders, which there has to be for it to function. So yeah, it's a nice looking seat. It's a comfortable seat. I have no issues with racing in this for, you know, elongated periods of time, a good couple of hours without any issues. I do usually have a recliner seat on my rig because I race with lots of friends and family on occasion, so I can't have a one size, one fit seat or pedal setup. Everything I have here is on slide. Even my pedals are on sliders, because I have like people that are 5'2" racing this rig, as well as people that are 6'4". So the seat has to be able to adjust, and the pedals have to be able to as well. And my steering wheel position is kind of a compromise. Someone actually mentioned in a video the other day, your seating position looks off, Carl, and I can't set the seating position perfectly for me because other people that use this rig wouldn't be able to drive. So I have to have kind of a happy medium. But anyway, yeah, that was a look around of the seat, and you've seen a little orbit of it on the rig now as well. And I'll probably put up some footage of me actually racing in it, just because people like to see that. But if I haven't, it'll be up now. But yeah, the price of this seat is £270 before my discount. I've always got a discount for GT Amiga. And as you can see, it comes with the seat sliders installed and the side mounting brackets as well, which will allow you to mount it to pretty much any GT Amiga rig, and certainly any aluminium profile rig. So let's grab the actual dimensions of it now, so you know exactly what that is and can compare it to my previous Chase V1 review. So, but like I say, it is 2 inch. So, front portion of the base, which you can't quite see on camera, but where your thighs go before your knees drop over the front, or your legs drop over the front, that is just over 40 centimetres. Now, from memory, the V1 was 37 or 38 centimetres. So the leg portion of this seat at the very front is only about an inch wider, but it's then the back portion. So what I'm measuring now is if we go down the back of the seat right to the very bottom, and then the bit that we sit on, so the very bit of the base, that is now 35 and a half, 35 centimetres. It was 30 before. So that's our 2 inches of extra width at the very bottom of the seat. And that continues up the backrest as well. We're at 36, 35, yeah, 35. Oh, 35 and 35, yeah. So again, that's where our 2 inches, it's interesting because I'm talking centimetres and then saying inches. It's because they say 2 inches on the website, but of course, 1 inch is 2.6 centimetres, 26 mil. So yeah, we've gained from 30 up to 35. That is 2 inches, and the height, we're probably going to want that from the very base where you'd sit to the very top here is 84 centimetres or 33 inches. Oh, and we'll go back to the very front edge as well. That is 47 centimetres or 18 and a half inches. So like from where your bum and the base of your spine is right at the back to the very front of the seat where it finishes and your legs drop off. So they're the dimensions. You can compare those to the one in my previous video. But it's definitely bigger. And for me, this is really what I would say the perfect fit if I wanted a bucket seat. If I was any wider, it would be snug on my lats here, or too snug. It's already snug. But a bucket seat, you know, in real life is designed to be snug. It's to stop you from flapping around, you know, as you're cornering. And I do have a motion system here, so when the traction loss is on and I'm playing some rally, perhaps I do get flung around a fair bit. So it would be nice, you know, to be a perfect fit, especially if I then had harnesses. I do actually have a very high-end active belt system to review soon. It's already here. I'm going to be using it on this seat, and that will be coming soon. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. But yeah, this seat, if you want a bucket seat, because of the obvious advantages, there's no flex in the back from a recliner mechanism, and it does hold you snug, and you are a slightly wider guy like me, then absolutely no problems recommending this Chase V2 from GT Amiga. As I say, there's a discounted link in the description for GT Amiga stuff. There always is, along with a whole load of other ones. So I think that's pretty much it. It is only a seat. There's only so much to cover. So as always, thank you very much for watching, and take it easy.